I grew up like a savage.
Man.
Yeah.
What was like the soundtrack to your life? Like what like of course you seeing Stangs and Cougars and shit on Gold Ones and you like damn man, but like what's the soundtrack? What you hearing?
Bro, I was hearing like, so I had an older brother. I mean, I have an older brother. It's 10 years older than me, and he had a 280 Datsun Z.
Okay,
you feel me? And
everybody think he was one of the 5 FUBU niggas, by the way. Just to let you know.
He is one. So there's 4 of them.
Okay, there's 4 of them.
But the 5th one is my brother.
Is your brother?
Yeah. And
it's not a myth. I thought that was
it's not a myth at all.
Yeah.
And my brother is the head designer for FUBU for its entirety.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so,
okay.
Yeah, so
he from Oakland too?
Yeah, he went to Bishop O'Dowd.
I tell you, I know this shit, Corn, because anybody from my city that did anything, I know.
Yeah, he was from Bishop O'Dowd, and like he left early too. He left kind of on the same hype that I left, where he was like, "I'm going to go to New York.
Okay,
if I just go do my thing," and I was like, "For real, yeah, go." So I had a room.
Yeah,
you know
Get your ass out of
here. Yeah. You go do your New York thing. Yeah, sound good, nigga.
A couple of years older.
Yeah, sound good. Huh? Yeah, he's 10 years older than me.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, go do your thing, bro. So he went and he really did it, and then so. But when he lived there, we lived in the bunk beds.
Oh, okay.
And he lived in the bottom bunk. I lived in the top bunk.
Yeah.
And I used to be up there telling him everything I was going to do.
Damn.
And sometimes he used to be like, "What you think about this?" And he'll like put a flashlight on the design. Like, "What you think about that?" And I'd be like, "Man,
So this is This is some powerful shit going on these bunk beds, right?
Yeah, it's the best power.
Listen, it's magic going on, right? So he's showing you early designs.
He's showing you early designs, not even from FUBU, but like.
But he was a designer.
Yeah, but he was a designer, and at the time he was in college, which is San Diego State, and so he would come back home.
Okay.
He would come back home, but when he came back home, it was his room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was a little brother again, but he was home like often.
So we talking about when by the time you could understand the shit he was showing you, are we at like
we like 91, 92.
So I was about to say heavy starter coat era, heavy what shit, what was he still? Levi's or Jabos? And not Jabos was 91.
I was like heavy Guess. I was Guess overalls.
Yes, okay.
Clean, fresh pair of Guess with the Nike Cortez.
Is it
the
nostalgic for you when you like in LA and they do shit like the farmers market shit for like, and then Sean Witherspoon come with the nostalgic Guess, or they let ASAP Rocky do it over and shit, because it fucks me up. That was my time. You know what I mean?
It is, but you know what? I like in between. Sometimes I smile. Most of the time I just smile at it or whatever, and I'm like, okay, I'm saying y'all got that off. Yeah. But I don't ever want to be like, because sometimes you can end up being an old nigga too. That just be like, why you do that? Why you do it with the one strap?
That's what I try not to do.
You don't want to be that. You don't want to be the old
nigga.
You feel me? You'll be like, oh, I'm an old nigga. Like you don't even know. You get called. Then they be like, shut your ass up. You feel me? You get caught being that you don't even know. You think you're young forever until you say that.
Taj, I was not on the last train to slim my pants up. I was not. I was not the last nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I still love Nike SBs and shit, and I still, like it's crazy how it's coming back because of Travis Scott. But I looked at StockX, all my shit is through the roof right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I wanted to cash in, it might be a good time. But it had me still thinking about fashion. So. And what are you telling him your dreams were? Were you still having aspirations of becoming like an athlete?
Yeah, because at the time, that's when I started. Like 91 I was playing 91, 92. I played Dynamites, and after Dynamites, I played Cougars because some of my boys was playing for Berkeley Cougars. Oh. Berkeley Cougars is where I started playing quarterback.
Did that organization have more money or support?
Nah, because I started going. So after Maxwell, I went to St. Joe's for a year. St. Joe's in Berkeley, the worker. It was like, you go to a private school and da-da-da, right? Yeah. So I did that. I hated it. They took me out. But when I was there, I was playing for Cougars because the Cougars practice right down the street. Plus some of my homies was playing there. You feel me? So I was like, man, and I like that blue and gold.
Yeah, that
and then I was like, his uniforms is hard. So I was like, unis was the whole thing back then too. I'm like, we got 3 of them things. Damn. So I'm like, I'm finna get on, I'm finna play for them. So I did that, and that's where I started playing quarterback. So then the whole quarterback thing with me was like, he played quarterback. Then I went to Skyline, played quarterback. Then I went to Incinel, played quarterback. Laney played quarterback. I kind of went through the whole. You already got to have a
certain intellect to even be the quarterback.
Yeah, and I was about to say, just to get a little in depth with that, was there ever like a white boy in competition with you for a quarterback position, or were you only
every
competing?
Single time.
It was
every single time. Every single time. every single time. But what I learned about being quarterback though was like the respect.
Yeah.
It was about the respect level. It was about the respect level. Of course, it was like
leadership.
Leadership. You know what I'm saying? It was about the leadership and like, are you gonna stand up? Okay, put it this way. This coach, rest in peace, Coach Hightower. This Coach Hightower, told me when I was young, because they would be like, "Don't hit the quarterback," right? And he'd be like, he coached defense. One time he pulled me to the side and he was like, "Man, you soft." You know what I'm saying? You soft, man. How you gonna be a leader, man? You can't even get hit with your own team, man. Something like this. He was like, next game, you better run somebody over, or else I'm gonna make sure everybody hits you. Pull me to the side like that. It was like Mark, like looked at me like I was like, you know what I'm saying? So we played the next game. We playing against Benicia. I take the ball, boom, run to the sideline like I'm about to run out of bounds. Boom, run somebody over, right? And then from there, I learned. I used to get all these slaps on my helmet.
Yeah.
And they're like, man, let's go. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then I just could feel everybody's eyes on me in the huddle. And it was a whole nother feeling. I thought I was getting respect before.
Yeah.
Until I realized it's like, man, we riding for you. Once you realize you
No,
riding
like
for us,
you are a
one
leader.
Of us.
Yeah.
You got to be one of us, man. We ain't here. We getting hit at practice.
Yeah.
So from then, I started strapping it on. Like, man, quarterback live, man. What's up?
It's crazy, like when you think about philosophies and shit in life. That's kind of almost like gang culture.
It is, bro. It's like you know what it is. It's just leadership is leadership. Playing quarterback, you play quarterback, man. It's one of the positions in sports that I feel you carry on in life, man. Like afterwards, and it didn't even really dawn on me, man, until and we'll get to it. Until I saw this kid that played for USC. That he played for USC and he transferred because after their very first game, like 2 years ago, his name was Max Brown, number 4, at Max Brown 04. Y'all check him out or whatever. He got benched. Okay. And it changed his whole entire life. White kid, changed his whole life.
Like what he felt about himself?
What he felt about himself and everything. And he was confessing it, saying it on Instagram. And he was like, man, I played quarterback. I had this whole time. And I thought he was missing the whole point of playing quarterback. So I just said something to him. Right, he started being my friend from there on like Instagram, and then other people saw what I said to him and was like, "Man, he's right." You know what I'm saying? We got invited to games, all types of stuff after that. People was like, "You're right," because I'm like, "Oh, I've been quarterbacking my whole life." I always tell people that I'd be like, "Man, quarterback from day one." Right. Without the ball now. Right. Right. You feel me? I'm like, but I've been playing quarterback. I understood that. You know what I'm saying? It's like when everything go right, you get the credit. When everything go wrong, you take the fall. And I was like, you got to be willing to do that. But like, what's life about, man? What's life about? Like, I only get one swing at this. I'm swinging for the fences. I wrote that the other day. Kind of like the same premise. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Coach used to tell me to bunt. I used to wave it off and swing for the fences. He'd be yelling at me, and whether I was rounding first, second, or third, or going back to the bench, I'm swinging for the fences.
Right. Right, and you comfortable with your decision?
I'm comfortable with my decision because when I swing for the fences, no matter if I wave that off or not. When the ball going over the fence, everybody happy. Right.
It's that Steve Kerr when Curry was taking the shot.
You know what I'm saying? I was swinging for the fences. So, but what the town taught me, is like it's like the independent hustle out here, man. I've seen people, most people, damn near all people, make it from nothing and be like, man, I was starting here. I started out the trunk. You know what I'm saying? Right. Short had the I was just going to the hood of my tapes. Right. Saying, and then one thing next thing you know, he got Jay-Z on his album. Yeah. You feel me? Out the town. So it ain't no excuses. It ain't no excuses.
It ain't none.
So when I was doing the directing thing, I never told nobody, I'm just starting out or I'm just doing this or just doing that. I'm like, man, I'm with it. I'm the best. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like when it was Rihanna or whoever it was. I was like, I had that in me that I was like, man, I didn't come this far to come this far. Right. So what's up?
Right. How did you make that connection with Rihanna? Like that's kind of
guy
from Oakland.
Guy from Oakland.
You didn't
shot this video. So I shot Rihanna 4 videos after I shot the team.
Okay.
So that's what I found crazy.
Yeah. Your
4
bubble
videos
came from.
Yeah.
Just shooting some shots with the team.
4 videos after I shot the team.
Videos did you do that got your?
I shot this video called Patron for the team, and I used to be the team's engineer too. So when I was engineering, man, I'd be there all night. Even after they was done recording, they would leave. I'd be like, trying to put my little mix on the songs and stuff like that. And I started seeing these visions in my head. When I hear the songs, I start seeing things in my head. Right. I'm like, this would be a clean video. Yeah. And then I realized I didn't realize until later that what I was coming up with in my head was called a treatment.
A treatment, yeah.
Right? And so I got real excited one day, and I was like, look, I know I'm not no director yet. but this is what I want to do. I want to direct a video for y'all. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for everything. If y'all don't like it, you ain't got to put it out.
Right.
That's a.
Now, had the team had a video yet?
They had. Did they have a video yet? I think I could be wrong. Carson, tell me if I'm wrong. Maine or Cass, tell me if I'm wrong. But I think they had Bottles Up.
Bottles Up.
I could be tripping, but I think Bottles Up came before my video, or maybe came a little after. It's around the same time, though.
Okay.
But I shot that video for them, and I saw this one shot, like during a little narrative in the beginning, of just like this girl walking through a window, and it was walking past a window through a window. Don't listen to that. Walking past a window, and it was exactly what I saw in my head, and I felt like I was making a movie. It was one simple shot, and I fell in love. I was like, I want to feel that feeling, but every single shot that I was doing, and I watched the shot over and over and over again. We put the video out like a month later because I didn't know the editing process wasn't supposed to take that long. So I was. Did
you edit yourself?
No, I took it to my boy Omari. Okay. And Omari was like, "Bro, I'm not an editor.
Yeah.
I can do this for you, but I'm not an editor." And I was like, "Boy, I'm not a director."
Yeah,
so
that's
right,
that's that hustle.
We gonna figure it out. We gonna go shot for shot.
Right.
And that's what we did, man. And we put it out, and it's a black and white video. And at the time, I wasn't thinking about like marketing or anything like that. I was, but I wasn't thinking about like what other videos was coming out.
Right.
So I put my video out the same day as Tell Me When to Go.
Is that right?
And that wasn't the best thing for the video at the time, to be honest with you. But what it did for me was it made everybody talk about me. Not in the best ways of all times, because it was like, man, you see the video what's name put out compared to this other one?
Yeah.
Now, 40 had 150, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? 150 stacks or whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
He did part of the video in my barbershop.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you twisting his dreads and
stuff?
Yeah. Okay.
Jesus Christ, you see me on there.
Okay.
I
So
wasn't cutting him, I was cutting the other cat.
Yeah.
So I put the video out around the same day that came out, but it still put my name out there, right? And I was like, look, I'm smart enough to know that I don't believe that any promotion is good promotion. I never really believed in that saying, but I believe that now my name is out there, ain't no turning back. And I've always wanted to make it to the point of no return. I love and embrace and look forward to the point of no return. Like, man, we done came this far. What we gonna do? Turn back?
Yeah. We
gotta
only
go this way, Brody.
We gotta go.
We gotta go. We was talking about it today. Remember, we was like, man, we really came out here. We getting it. We come out here, we doing this. You feel me? I'm like, yeah, we about to do this show. Now we didn't committed to it.
Right.
I'm like, bro, everybody know now. I'm like, we gotta do it. You feel me? So that's where I was with that. And another group hit me up, the A's. They had a song called Yada Da Mean. Yada Da Da Mean. And they was like, man. And it was actually their uncle, they gave me my first camera. And they was like, man, we got this song called Yada Da Mean. We want to shoot a video for it. My uncle got, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of cheese for it.
Yeah.
So I shot that video, and they got a deal. And when they got a deal, they got signed to TVT.
Okay.
And that got that video on MTV.
Okay.
Then my boy Neo the Gift saw that, right? At the time, he wasn't even my boy. It was just this kid Neo the Gift from Richmond. He saw it, and he was like, man, bro, he was like, man, I love that video, man. I'm trying to shoot my video.
Yeah.
I got a video called Superstar. Shot Superstar. From Superstar, I shot 2 more videos. Then I shot Rihanna. I shot Superstar. After Superstar, I shot Tracks a Million. And The Pack.
Okay.
And I shot The Pack, I'm Shining, which was after they video Bands, right?
Bands, yeah.
And then, and I put I put a reel together. I was told I need to put a reel together, and I sent it to every single production company in the U.S. Nobody responded.
Really?
Damn.
Not one response. I even did some production companies that I thought wasn't even really it.
Yeah.
And you feel me? And it was just nothing. So I was like, damn. I'm like, well, and then the phone stopped ringing too. So I was like, well, maybe.
Well, let me back you up just a little bit. Like, you said the editor was who? Omari?
Omari Wicker. Yeah.
Omari Wicker.
My very first one, Omari Wicker.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you know what he was using to edit?
I don't remember, bro. I don't remember. I was too. You know,
it wasn't a Mac.
You know what? I saw a photo. It was definitely a Mac. And I saw a photo from outside of his office in Hayward of me wearing a baby Milo hoodie I'm not even sure if it was real at the time. You feel me? This is when everybody was running into the town. I had a Baby Milo hoodie on, some cut up jeans that was huge, and these big goofy looking ice creams. It was. You feel me? But I thought I was the cleanest. You can see on my face, long neck, goofy. But I was happy though, because I felt like I had done something.
Right.
And you can see Amari in the background taking out the trash.
Right.
I don't remember taking the photo. But I saw the photo recently, and I was like, damn, man. And because people had hit me like, yo, man, you probably don't remember I took this photo of you back in the day. I didn't even remember nobody else being there. But I saw that photo and made me think back that back then, a lot of things that I said was going to happen, and a lot of things that I couldn't imagine would ever happen in my life happened. So. That's
why I asked you, because like I be trying to like make sure other people get the inspiration. Like, nah, this wasn't just like it seemed like it happened fast, but it was a process because. Of course, I know you pride yourself on being a thinker. You know what I'm saying? Being thought-provoking, thinking forward, being 5 steps ahead, and like figuring out how you're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So when you have a situation like you just do something for the team, you say, "Let's see if it works." Boom, you invested your own money. But then, second of all, you put it out. Coincidentally, when Tell Me When to Go comes out, not knowing that's a bad marketing strategy for yourself, right? But it's like the success kind of happens kind of fast because the learning lessons happen fast. You know what I'm saying? It was like, ooh, I fucked up. Right. Like, you will never do that shit again.
But at that time, did you know, like, when another person's video was coming out?
I didn't know that video was coming out.
That day?
Because I was so excited about my video. I didn't even really have access to the internet like that, really. You feel me? Like, I was like using the internet from the upstairs that sometimes worked. You know what I'm saying? In the places I was staying in. Right. I was renting a living room that I turned into a bedroom. Okay. And separated the living room with a curtain. You know what I'm saying? Damn. That's what I in Phonetown. That's what I was in that situation I was in at the time. You feel me? So sometimes I had internet, sometimes I didn't. So it was no way I would know what video was about to come out, what was not. I didn't have no sickness account. I didn't even know about sickness yet. Yeah. I was like, man, and I just put it out, and I was just juiced. But I wanted to put out a trailer before I even saw how long it was going to take to edit the video. I just wanted to put something out in the world, because sometimes you understand something about a particular subject, or you understand something and you understand something about it. You have a connection to it, but you don't know how to articulate it. Right. And I knew I had a connection with the world. All I needed to do was put something out to ignite it.
At that time, it wasn't YouTube, right? Was it? Like,
it was YouTube.
YouTube videos out there.
It was YouTube, but it was like barely.
It was not.
It was not popular.
It was really trash.
It was trash. Yeah,
nobody put a video out through.
I put it out through YouTube and MySpace.
MySpace was the shit. And you damn near had to know how to code to fucking use MySpace.
Yeah, I was on MySpace.
And we skipped ahead a little bit prior to that before, because I wanted to ask you. We got to these videos real quick, but like your inspiration from knowing directing is actually what you're doing and what you want to do. Getting the whole process done from your first video to when the point where you got to Rihanna. Like when you was in that process and you was learning, what was like? How can I say this? What was the motivation, the main thing? Because did you look at like a Hype Williams, or did you look at like a Little X? Or any of those?
It came from a few people. Well, one, it came from my brother, who wasn't a director. Okay. But I just saw him doing something really well, and I saw he had the skill, he had the gift, talent, and he had everybody else telling him, and he was making money. Right. So I was like, man, you dope at what you do. He got the skill, he got the presentation, he had the whole package. So that was the first thing, right? Then it was also my mother, who was like a really well-known florist throughout Oakland. Yeah. Who her colors and just the way she used color was just crazy. So I was inspired from all these different places. Art was always in my house. Jazz was always playing. Okay. Everything, you know what I'm saying? So I was exposed to it a lot. And my stepfather made me do things without telling me. He from Boston, and so he just make me do something without and feel like he don't have to tell me why he making me do it. You know what I'm saying? You gonna practice piano now. I don't care what you say. I'm taking you. You gonna do this. You gonna try it at least once. So I had to play the instrument, had to do all this different stuff. But then I met this director named Anthony Mandler. Okay. And man, when I saw his videos, I was like, oh, he cheating. he ain't even no music video director. He a filmmaker doing music videos.
Yeah.
And so his music videos was coming across. They was so epic that they never started with the music.
Yeah.
It always started with something where it was
Some type of drama.
some drama. Yeah, it was just dramatic. Like he shot a Rihanna video called "Unfaithful," and it started off with her walking toward this mirror, and the music was like,
remember that.
Dum, dum, dum. As she walked, dum, dum.
I remember
and
that.
she was just a silhouette walking toward this mirror, and I'll never forget it, bro. I never forget the feeling that I got when I saw that. I was like, man, I damn near wanted to shoot myself walking toward a mirror.
Yeah.
I just wanted to shoot that.
Right.
I was inspired so much. I was like, I'll bite it.
Right.
I don't care. I don't even care if I don't even know what it means.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be a part of it, and I wanted to do something that felt that good.
Yeah.
I was in love with what I saw, and I just wanted to know where's my process to get to where I get people to feel like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what's funny is I look up now, and even now I be telling my cousin, I'll be like, I still don't always feel like that.
Right.
Because I'm so absorbed in my craft that I always want to get better. So I never really stop to be like, oh, I did that. Maybe there's a couple of videos where I'm like, man, that's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That feels good. Like, but for the most part, when people be like, "Oh man, I love your work," I'll be like, "Oh, thanks." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
I'm
you
just,
Because I heard you on one of your videos say like you did the Nas back in the day.
Yeah.
But if you can do a video with Nas again,
yeah.
Skills got better.
Yeah, skills got better, and you know, knowledge. And I had Nas poster on my wall. You feel me? And so I had Nas poster on my wall while my mama banging Jill Scott.
Right.
All throughout the house. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was a breakup or it was I'm in love or there was like I just got a check.
Right.
Living your life like it was golden or it was, you know what I'm saying, get out of here. Something. It was always Jill Scott. All the aunties come through. You feel me?
Yeah.
And so that's what I grew up with. And man, I wish that I had done that so that I felt like, I would feel like I did my just due for somebody that like helped me get dressed in the morning.
Right. And that video was which one?
Hero.